Sorry, my husband came home, so I stopped filming to speak to him and then just had to watch my video back to see what I was waffling on about. Yeah, so I told my doctor that that I was feeling exhausted even though I was sleeping all night. They gave me sleeping pills at one point, to be honest, but I was actually sleeping all night, and I know they can make you feel groggy, but I was only on 5 milligrams, so I should have been alright. It was just to help me fall asleep. And the doctor was like, well, I'd feel like that if I'd gone through what you went through, which is absolutely true. I had they called it something different, emotional exhaustion or something, mental exhaustion. I remember when he said it, I was like, well, I thought that was something that famous people said to get out of shows and stuff, because I didn't think it was an actual thing, but apparently it is. But yeah, it's like that, having that structure, like having, what I used to do is I used to write in a book like a to-do list, and it started off like take a shower or get up out of bed. Like it started off like that, and then it ended up being bigger and bigger, and from that to-do list I started a charity. It was a Just Giving page, and what I done was I raised the money for the hospital special care baby unit, even though she wasn't in there, she was stillborn, but I wanted to do something for other babies, to help them, and I raised them £1,000 through that Just Giving page. And I done all sorts of things. I threw I done stuff in the pubs, like had parties, done karaoke things. We had raffles and, all sorts of things to try and raise money for that cause. And we raised £1,000, and it was enough for them to buy, actually, was it two? Because I'm sure it might have been two. I think the £1,000 one was for SAFA, the soldiers charity, because we done a whole day for that. Because I'd do one every year after that, and I've not done one for a few years now. 2 years? It stopped during lockdown, and I don't think I've done one since. So it must have been longer. It might be 4 years. But yeah, it might have been nearly £2,000, because they emailed me and told me that they were able to buy respiratory machines that was to help them to breathe, and they were £800 each. So I remember that, and then they put like her name on the wall outside the hospital, which I thought was a really beautiful thing. It was, a way to memorialise her without, without a death being in vain, in a way, if you know what I mean. So that kind of happened, but that all happened through me having a routine. That's what I'm getting to. I had a book that I just wrote a to-do list in every single day, and it built up to me wanting to do that charity page. I'd done the charity page, and then my to-do list was a lot to do with that. And it got me out there, and then it got me working, and I started doing my dolls from home, and that it just built up and up and up, and it was fabulous. I loved it. And I've done the same thing here. I've just started my planning, and I've started to feel better because I'm following some structure every single day. But what I wanted to talk to you about was that, as I said, I got my YouTube payment. See how much I waffle? I'll go waffling on about other stuff, but I think it all ties in, if that makes sense. So yeah, I got my YouTube. I haven't got my YouTube payment. It won't go in until the end of September. I think it's the 21st to the 26th or something like that. But it goes in the end of September. But what I was thinking was I might be able to go part-time, and I might be, and if I've got my YouTube payment as well, I should be all right. So I'm looking for part-time positions at the moment, and I'm trying to do something that's a bit more, I want to do something to help the community, but I don't want to be one of those people that's going out and talking to everyone at the same time. So I'm trying to find something in between. I don't think like a normal person, I swear. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try and do like some kind of, I don't know, maybe work for church or work for something in the community or the council or something like that, but without having to actually be on the street with the people, because I wouldn't want to be like a warden or something like that, because that would just be too difficult for me. Peopling's not my best trait at the moment, so I'll try and stay away from that. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that because I really think then I can really concentrate on doing this. Oh, the other thing was this side of vlogging, it's working so well for me. I know that I've always waffled on my channel, but what I've done is I put myself under a lot of pressure to make really like pretty and nice videos, and you know, do all of the description and the thumbnails and put music and stuff. Well, actually the music thing's another matter, because I started to put music on my channel, and I use CapCut, which is, you know, like an editing program, and it's so easy to use. However, some of the songs on there, some of the music on there is not copyright free. So I was editing a video, uploading it like all the way to YouTube, and then YouTube were like, you've got a copyright claim, so they wouldn't monetize my video, which meant I wouldn't make anything from that video, which isn't always a big deal. There's a few on there that just are not monetized because of it. But I decided, like, rather than do that, and especially the situation I'm in, I've got to try and help myself. So I was like, right, what I'm going to do then is just not have any music, and I'll just do little snippets of what I'm doing during the day, and we'll just have the natural background. So that's what I've been doing. I did go through a stage of like putting classical music on it, and I don't mind a bit of classical music every now and then, but I just don't think it suits my videos. I just don't think it does. I think that, you know, the way I vlog and the way I sort of like to sit and have a chat with you and tell you about my life and take you on my day, I just don't think you know what I mean? I don't live in like a place where classical music's a big thing. I mean, like, people like it obviously, but I live in suburbia. So I don't know, maybe it should be like more streety kind of music. A friend of mine is going to work on doing a little bit of music for me, so that I've got that and it's copyright free and I can use it and it's just mine. So he's going to do that, but we've not sorted that out yet, and he's like a busy bee. So I'm just going to see how and when that happens, it will just appear on my channel. But yeah, until then, this is the way I'm vlogging, and I'm quite enjoying it, and I like sitting there telling you all about my life. You probably get bored, but you know, I can't please everyone. So I'm just hoping that yeah, that I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks, and although I'm still looking around, I'm kind of like conscious now that I'm going on holiday, and I'm a bit like, should I wait till I get off holiday and then really go for the job hunting thing, and try and find something that's a bit more part-time, because I just think it would be like good for me to have work and be able to do this as well. And because I'm earning on here now, it just makes complete sense to like do both right now. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I made an executive decision for once in my life. I think I've done really well.